Alright guys, we are back with Mark's bad end number 3. So I've loaded save 2 from bad end number 1. So all the choices up to now have been the same from bad end 1. But now, instead of throwing our book bag, we're going to storm away so that we have our book bag with us when Birch Tree Lady comes and attacks us, so we don't die there like we did in bad ending number 1. And I'm gonna keep my mouth shut regarding speculation about bad endings because I was so off. Ugh, way off. Alright, so these are all stuff we've done before. We are gonna make sure we go for a walk with Spencer this time. That seems to have been the key to last ending. Don't kill me, Spencer. Thank you. I mean, if you want to do it later, fine. Okay, this is where things start taking a turn. So, right off the bat, I might... No, okay, I haven't skipped to that point, because we basically asked this question with the bear choice. Do I know you?
You don't remember me?
I don't, no? My head is so weird. He seems familiar, but I was definitely drawing a blank as to a name or how I knew him. Something about him was throwing me off, though. Like there was something unpleasant I wasn't quite remembering. But I didn't want to jump to conclusions. I'm with you there, but for very different reasons. No.
I see. So you really don't remember? I wasn't expecting that.
He says he wasn't expecting it, but he also doesn't seem too surprised. I'm supposed to know you, but don't. Yet it doesn't seem to bother you too much.
Oh! Well, it's not that it doesn't. Actually, it's really annoying to think I'm that forgettable.
Who are you? Are you gonna pull the boyfriend? Okay. Let's pull in the boyfriend thing. And this time, I'm gonna question him further. I'm gonna buy into the lie a little bit. I looked up at him cautiously. You said we were dating. I couldn't quite keep the doubt out of my voice. Though that did have a ring of familiarity about it. Was I really dating someone with such a cocky smile? Oof.
Are dating. And, like I said, I'm sorry for upsetting you. I really just want to get you back home safely. Come with me.
He held a hand out to me and I eyed it warily. Somehow his explanation didn't add up. Even if we argued and I ran off in the middle of the woods at night, why did I wake up at the foot of a tree? Did I just fall asleep after running away from him? And why couldn't I remember anything? Arguing didn't make me feel like I'd been... Wait. Could it be that? Did you drug me?
What? No!
You did, didn't you? That's why I can't remember things right. I'm on to you now.
That is not what happened.
You totally hesitated there.
I didn't!
You did! You absolutely hesitated! I edged away from him.
If I drugged you, how did you manage to run away from me?
How should I know? You're the kidnapper, and my memories are all messed up from whatever you gave me.
I didn't give you anything. That, I can assure you, is the truth.
Right, because you just admit to it if you did. Oh, he's just like, well, I'm just gonna turn my eyes on then. He took a step closer. Don't you dare come close to me! I am going to call home, right now. I felt around for my phone, keeping a close eye on him. Wait, I don't have my phone? I patted all my pockets, but no phone was to be found. Rule, did you take my phone?
Why don't you just come with me? You don't even have your phone. You're not going to be able to get home without my help.
Stay away from me! He lunged at me. I let out a shriek as I scrambled away and broke into a run.
Wait!
Nope. I heard him crashing through the underbrush after me. I didn't get far. I almost didn't really expect to, but I was hoping anyway. Something heavy hit my back. Okay, now we're caught back up. Alright, and this is our last choice. We're just very confused, Nora, on this one. This is our last bad ending, so if we're gonna get a cage end, it's gonna be now or never. I don't know if it's gonna be now, but we'll find out. Why are you saying this is your fault? You didn't do anything. Wait. Why did it feel like he had done something? Spencer had been with some boy earlier, and they'd... I suddenly jerked away from him, glaring. What did you do to me?
Shh! Just listen for a minute, okay? Be mad at me later if you want.
Is that... okay. Didn't really change much there. Alright, so where are we? Okay, so he's got me. I tried to cringe away from him, but had nowhere to go. Stop it! Ugh. How could I fight back when all he had to do was touch me to completely knock me out? I had to get away from him. But how? Even if I attempted what Allie taught me, I didn't know if I had the energy left to do magic, much less the actual ability. Maybe I could distract him. Or at least stall for more time to think of a way to get out of this. I take it Mark's not coming this time? I pushed his hand away, trying to keep myself upright. Why me, then? If he's the one that's so tasty. Adrian caught a lock of my hair, twisting it gently in his fingers, expression going far away for a moment.
Because I've never felt anything like this. Because your life energy is really...
Spencer was right. Something was really weird about him. He trailed off, a sleepy-looking smile creeping over his face, but it didn't last long. He snapped out of whatever that had been.
I didn't want to involve you, but people would have started to notice your brother. Like this. They'll just assume you wandered off, won't they? As long as I'm careful, they'll never find you. And Spencer is going to be very obedient and not say a word about it.
Are we caught? Yeah, we're caught back up. So Mark did come. Okay.
I said you can't have either one.
And I said I'm going to be taking her with me. He tossed me to the ground and leapt at Mark.
You're not going anywhere, and you're not taking her.
I fell hard, but didn't stay down long. I scrambled out of the dirt, ignoring the sounds of fighting behind me. They could have whatever kind of vampire fistfight they wanted. It was a good distraction. I scurried to Spencer, grabbing his hand. Let's go! We can use this chance to leave! I didn't like the idea of leaving Mark behind either, but I didn't know if he was serious about all the things he'd said. I couldn't trust him to get us both to safety, so we were going to get ourselves to safety. Oof.
I can't. Just leave without me. I can't leave him behind.
I'm not leaving you here. We finally understand each other again. I'm not leaving you here for him. There's finally a chance for things to go back to the way they were before.
How can things go back to how they were before?
He gestured wildly behind me. I glanced over my shoulder, wincing as Adrian threw a punch that sent Mark sprawling. Come on. I tried to pull him from the fight to the far door, squeezing my eyes shut as another of Adrian's punches landed. And another. Mark had no chance to fend him off at all. How could he be so much stronger? No wonder Matthew was afraid of him. No wonder the others were going along with this crazy plan. Mark finally managed to push Adrian off and stagger to his feet. One arm hung limply. His face was bloodied, bruised. Oh God. Spencer! Come on, please!
Why are you even doing this? If you just walk away now, I'll let you go.
No.
You know what your little girlfriend was thinking just a while ago? That she hates vampires.
What? How does he know that? A look of hurt flashed across Mark's face. He closed his eyes, let out a low snarl, then lunged for Adrian. Spencer shoved me toward the door. Run! Just go! I'll come back for you, I promise! A loud, wet crack caused me to freeze in my tracks. I looked back, eyes wide. Mark was on the ground, unmoving. Adrian was standing over him, slightly out of breath, but not looking much worse for wear.
Spencer, grab her.
No.
Do it!
I made a break for it, but Spencer's arms encircled me from behind. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Adrian was coming toward us. I could hear his footsteps, heavy and foreboding, on the dirt floor. I struggled against Spencer, breaking free for a split second before Adrian grabbed my wrist. I sank to my knees as all strength fled me. He crouched down in front of me. Mark. My voice was trembling, barely a whisper.
Don't worry about him.
He drew me into a surprisingly tender hug. He stroked my hair gently as my strength faded and everything began to turn black.
After a few days, you won't even remember him anymore.
This is almost exactly Toma's end. I am blown away. Where he, like, locked her up and she's, like, just losing more and more of herself over time. Spencer, are you my Orion? It's gotten a little difficult to think sometimes. I'm tired. A lot. Sometimes, between his visits, there were flickers of clarity. I remember that I used to try to fight him, but that seems like it was long ago. Now I just stay here quietly and wait, like he tells me to. That's all I need to do. He tells me it's all I want to do. He's right. He takes care of me, and he says that I take care of him too, in a way. I think it makes me happy. This is happiness, right? He tells me it is, so I think he must be right. This is definitely how it's meant to be. Me and him. Me and Adrian. Oh God, what happened to you? Wow, what a dress. What an impractical way to tie somebody up, but I mean, I guess that does it for you, Adrian. Woo! Forever. Yep. Good. Now cracks a noble heart. Good night, sweet prince, and flights of angels sing thee to thy rest. Oh my God, I can't believe. All right, we weren't in a cage, but we were tied up. All right, I'm just saying that was the Toma end. Don't at me. Don't even at me. Presentation matters. Oh my God. Oh. I am a little confused because of skipping. I'm like, did the rest of the club not make it there? Did Mark just come by himself stupidly that time? Or was the club just too slow to get anything done? Poor Mark. He just got absolutely wasted and he still tried to fight for her. I can't believe, man, it's been so long since I've had an ending like that. It also gave me a little bit of Takeda vibes in Hachiro's route. I had a little bit of Takeda vibes there from Adrian. But definitely strong Toma. Alright, we did it. We made it through. I was right about at least one ending, so gosh darn it, I'll take that victory. Thankfully, next time we have Mark's friendship ending, so hopefully I'll see you there for that, guys.